see George Sparks and Marcus Cruz. For 4 years, they built this program up from nothing. Three college football appearances, four, excuse me, three national title appearances. And so it seemed very fit. They finally got over the hump, and George took the job at Sam Houston. But he brought some other people with him. He brought one wide receiver, Ben Thomas. He's GA and assistant wide receivers coach at Sam Houston. CB, assistant tight ends coach and GA. Sam Houston. Joshua Hopkins and Javante Moses are killing Josh Hopkins is on the way to play blue bombers in the CFL. This is sort of you got the St. Louis Battlehawks. This is awesome. So this is the roster that George Sparks is rocking with. One of 90 overall tackle, not too bad. His quarterback, he's got some upperclassmen. Hopefully he brings in a good recruiting class, but seems like Becky Bird might be the top guy potentially. But Mod is going to be there probably for another year. Running back Jerry Creech and Milo Joy, not too bad. The only freshman, I'm assuming he's redshirting as well. Wide receivers Ben B, but other than that, Garrett has the speed, but other than that, nothing too crazy. In terms of offensive line, okay, not the best. Defensively, solid. They're an 80 overall, not very good linebackers. In corners, not a lot of speed. But who knows? They are 2-star. Yeah, we're not going to take them lightly here in the home opener as well. Before we do some gameplay action, I just want to kind of update. It is week 1, so like nothing crazy is going to happen. But Nazir Springs seems like we're going to land him, but who knows? Kevin Nestor without Notre Dame, who we do last episode. So seems like we're kind of in the front, but USC is kind of up there. Jamerson Mix, Texas State and Boise State are creeping up. Kraken, we're kind of there to lead on Oregon, but you may never know. Moncrief doing pretty well. Noah Coffee, we're doing well. John Mahia, we're doing well. Jamarcus Sims, seems like we're going to lose a lot of guys in Montgomery. Hugh, Austin Bowe. We're kind of with Toledo. Seems like Blizzard's going to pick Georgia. Hollins, which stinks because I was really excited about him. It's probably Texas Tech, which makes sense because Texas kid. Mac Locks seems like he's going to pick Notre Dame. I'm hoping we land Colin, but Auburn's creeping up. Greg Ewing, the 5-star quarterback's probably going to go to USC or Texas, but hopefully land him, and then Storm Sims and a couple other guy like George McAfee is going to commit kind of soon. So there's that. So we are going to start on offense first. Kobe Eugene in the backfield is it's going to get stuffed. That's going to be 2nd and 9 now for Peter Corner and the boys. And Peter Corner will ricochet a couple of guys. It's off a couple of defensemen as it's 3rd and 9 now. Corner all day to throw the beautiful pass, but Wyndham can't catch it. And just like that, the Bearcats, they're going to start on offense now. Still not one of the best ranked places in all of college football. But let me get full here. Place is rocking. You're moving 12 banner day, open home opener as well. As first. 1st and 10 from 33. Running back in motion. Can't quite get him in first. Little bubble screen 2. number 26, as he's been a playmaker and might not beat it to. He's touched the ball every single time so far, and why not Kylie Wilkes there? And as it's gonna be second and 8 pass. Oh, great play, a deflection by back in Tyree Chapman. It's gonna be third and 8. All day to throw. Bob Ferris can't get it. Come on, man. This Bob Ferris was kind of the hero last week with almost the pick six, and he messes up there. Chapman's gonna knock that. And it's gonna be second and 12 now. Number 32. Sama, another sack. He had a hell of a week 0, and he is not stopping. They're third and 19. They're gonna kick the field goal without a doubt. It's gonna be first and 10. They're gonna kick the field goal. Man in motion. Kobe and Eugene patiently waiting, picking up there. It's gonna be second and 5 now. And Enrique Carver go do the whole picking up a good first down. He's already banged up, which no surprise. He took kind of a beating this week. Week 0. So we have to try to see what's happening. Tresnick's going to pick and second and 2 from 3, the true freshman with with the jet touch pass. He's going to pick up the first one. So doing the dude with his 96 speed. It's going to be interesting what he does in this. It's going to be Eugene's going to pick up the first and then send down to the 36. It seems like the running game is kind of picking up a bit. One has a man in motion. Damian Bear, the number 2 overall prospect in all of high school football last year, excuse me, was there on the tended target, but the dude's going to get the first. 3 of 6, 26 yards so far for Peter Corman. Now Jason Blau is going to finally get a handoff, and he's going to pick up 4. The redshirt freshman, technically overall wise, is running back 1, but Kobe Eugene with his skill set shows why he's the true number 1. Touchdown, Kobe Eugene. It's going to be first and 10 for the Bearcats. Chapman tries to break away. Joel Funk says otherwise. But that is why Kobe Eugene's probably getting majority of the running back carries, because he's such a dynamic pass catcher as well. Kind of the Christian McCaffrey-esque. Says, oh, what a couple of beautiful pancakes by this O-line. And Jerry Cheese, not doing too bad so far, but not a quarter to go left. As Hart's going to get in the backfield. The redshirt sophomore not really getting a lot of love, or hasn't gotten a lot of love due to the fact that Joshua Hopkins and Angel Daly there, Frank Trice laying down the wood there. And it's going to be third and 6 now. Here from 43. First quarter slowly winding down in the Utah. Watkins forces the fumble and picks it up. As it's first and 10, Aggies, and Jason Blau. Look at that big run. He ain't the quickest guy, but he knows how to run. This is a game of 16 there. First and 10 from the 28, Peter Corner. It's going to hand it off to Kobe Eugene, and Kobe Eugene, the stutter step, rumbling down to the 11. As it's first and 10 from the 11. Final play of the quarter. Enrique Carver is going to be there. And it's going to be second and 5 from the 6. Corner. Man in motion. Sacked for loss. It's going to be third and 8 from the 9. Kobe Eugene, the handoff. almost gets the first. Peter corner to Eugene. Eugene, second touchdown. Let's go. Oh, will Sam Houston respond? Getting in the backfield there as second and 14. And Greg Chesney and a bunch of other guys there. 30 and 14 from the 21. The place is rocking here. Off the rip, Tompkins absolutely gets cooked. Down to the 21. Holy crap, what a throw, what a play. Wow, I'm just amazed. Second week in a row, he's got him cooked. Still, I still think he's an NFL caliber player, but you know, it is. He's scrambling, running for his life. Watkins there, only two. Because of the sacks he's had, to be honest, but dude's a baller. And second down in junior. Big stop. As it's third in 11. Junior trying to get something. Bearcat score. Start off back on offense. How will this offense do? Eugene going outside, getting about 7. It's second and 3 now with Enrique Carver now running and down the hole he goes to for 13 yards. He's kind of been our bigger, I would say, explosive play guy. It's Jason Blau. He's going to get into the action down to 47. His longest run is 17. As first and 10, man in motion. As Peter is going to throw it to Tresnick. Tresnick's going to pick up the first and then some. First and 10, Madu, jet touch pass, tries to get something, only picks up. As George Sparks knows that very well, as he helped really well in this offense for the past 4 years. Corner, play action. Corner. Colin. As it's 39 from the 32. Wow. Picking up the first. Down to 12. 8 for 12, 85 yards, and a passing touchdown for Peter Corner. As it's second and 9. Tresnick, the jet touch pass. And Johns with the block. Down to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Let's go. As it's 2:11 left here in the first half. 21-10. Dennis Blosby getting ready with Ty Derry. Ty Derry, underrated guy. I think he's going to be the big time sack leader as the 2 minute is up. I know Josh Hopkins, no Angel Daly, so I think Ty Derry is going to really blast it. Second and 13. Oh, Marco. Let's see what we can do here on third and 13 from the 18-yard line. They're going to hand it off. They are going to get the ball back. Well, we're going to It's going to be first and 10 for the Aggies. Corner. He's rolling out. Kobe Eugene dumping it down, picking up the first and a little bit some. Kobe Eugene is the ultimate X Factor type of guy. First and 10. Corner. Wyndon picking up the first. Remember, we played last week, so we might be a little bit banged up. The corner. It's going to throw an absolute horrible throw to Damien there. Yes. But as a second and 10 to Tresnik, incomplete. As it seems like him being banged up is really affecting his arm. Tresnik, the jump ball. No. It's first and 10 from the 36. 2014. Watkins trying to tackle him, or not quite, as 49 seconds left and dream for the Bearcats. Listen, the score doesn't say it, but they're fighting. Give them a shot. I'll give them a shot. Sharks and squad. They're their own against the number 18 in the country. I'm gonna say passing offense. Roughing passer, so give them free yardage there. So Ty Terry gave them basically the trip to the red zone as it's first and 10 all day. Mark will remain the one. We do have one time left. It'll be interesting when they take it, or if they want to take it. My guess is they're going to take it now. Yeah, called it. And it's not surprising. George Phelps knows this defense. He's worked with Marcus for 4 years. Kind of understands what style of defense we like. And he's also just an offense. He's a good offensive coordinator, so it's kind of like, oh, well, just scouting them for third and goal on the probably the last play of the first half was let me take three here. Fourth and goal from the 8 as they clank it in as halftime was here. We're not lighting the scoreboard up, but 24-13 is solid, but I think not good enough. Hopefully this rest will help Peter Bowler in the offense. Let's see how second goes. Second half. Ooh, pretty good hit. Gain of 4. 9 of 15, 129, and a rushing touchdown for the Bearcats. Ooh, terrible miss by Joel Funk. Shout out Kyle Watkins, though. 8 tackles, forced fumbling, and a fumble recovery. As Sam Houston calling them home. And Johnny Samba. I don't know why I call him Tsunami, but Samba. Will another sack. Second and 17 now in front of 34. Him and Dennis Bosby gonna get in. He may not make all the impact plays, but when he gets sacks, and there's 3 sacks in a row. 7 sacks today. This is first and 10 from the 38. Peter corner in the crew. Oh, I did not mean to throw it to Wyndham, but I'll take it. I actually want to throw it to Blau, as he is in the backfield. Peter corner, handed it off. Jason Blau, kind of truck the guy, but gets the first 4 carries, 41 yards. As Jason Blau is going to get another carry, he's going to rumble, stumble down the 37. 141 on the ground so far for this rushing attack. It's going Eugene now in the backfield corner, hand off. Eugene picking up 5. 9 carries, 36 yards, 2 total touchdowns. So now Jason Blau is back in the game. Great run down to the 22. He's got 63 yards. Peter's calling an audible, it looks like. Eric Wyndon dumped down to the 7. 12-19, 132, and a touchdown. Kobe Eugene gonna bounce it outside with the speed. He gets it, but without a doubt, there's a hold. Yes, there is. Stan Hitchcock doing that as it's 1st and 10 from the 13. Enrique Carver trying to bounce outside, gets nothing. As it's 2nd-and-goal from the 13. Peter. The dot to Kobe Eugene back to the end zone. Let's go. 31-13 here. As it's 1st-and-10 from the 25. Dennis Bonsby trying to get the pressure. And shout out to the court. 1st-and-10 from the 47. As Colin Waddle, obviously, tight end in motion. He's going to try to get something, but really nothing. 14 carries. He's kind of been scrambling for his life. But a bunch of Aggies there. I don't even know who was there, but just a bunch of them. It's going to be 3rd-and-10 from the 47. All day, and guess who's that? Trying to stand and see we go. Peter Corner. 1st-and-10 from the 22. Eugene Cutting getting 10 carries, 67 yards, and 3 total touchdowns, 2 receiving, 1 on the ground. There we go. We finally get Bear going. Former 5-star with the reception of 5 and the pitch to Kobe Eugene. Kobe Eugene trying to patiently wait to get a block, but down to the 45. Now Enrique Carver is in trying to get something, gets 2. I kind of like this potential 3-headed monster at running back. As Resnick, he's almost get 3 catches, 27 yards. And let's see what we got. Oh, baby, Peter to Tresnick for the touchdown. Let's go. We start in the 4th quarter. Oh, or a little bit into the 4th quarter. Sam Houston is kind of driving as it's 1st-and-10 from the 28. Running back in motion. All day to throw. Joel Funk. What a guy. Let's go. This is definitely the last drive for the Stunners. Jason only gets as 2nd-and-7 from the 5. Jason, oh, beautiful cut. Gets the 3rd. He's got 8 carries, 74 yards. As Peter, he's going to roll out. Tries to throw it incomplete. 2nd-10 from 13. Well, that's still open. It is what it is. As it's going to be 3rd-and-10 now. Peter corner to Kobe Eugene. Down the sideline, 10-5, touchdown. Let's go. So the backups are now in Reggie Sledge. is now in Carter. He's going to take the handoff. It's locked to as Kobe Eugene's now in and running back. Picks up the part. Sledge. Just gonna hand it off to Carver. Carver trying to get something. Doesn't really. Maybe we'll see what he's got arm wise. Yep. All right. He was under pressure, but still, yikes. We take care of business 45-27. We do right there. All right. That's 17-26, 294 touchdowns, no picks. Huge. I'm not worried about that. But rushing, which I think has the potential to be really, really good. Cody 212, 93 1, 874, 6 and 29. Tresnick technically had one as well. But receiving, Kobe Eugene 430, 131 and 3. Tresnick 4 and 74. Wyndon, I want to get like Fudu and Dexter Bear, who definitely need more targets, but absolutely. And Caleb had a catch. But really, it was just the Kobe Eugene show. I mean, he's just a great backfield blocking pancake. Shout out to Stan. Defensively, Kyle was just all over the field. TFLs, Johnny Salmon, Scott Ford off the two from Darian and Bonsby. Hard with the sack, right with the sack. Other guys kind of did their thing, a pick from Joel Funk, and then really forced fumble and a fumble recovery, and a couple pass deflections. I don't know. Surprise, surprise, another Pac-12 player of the week. I wouldn't be surprised if he was defensive player of the week. National, yeah, of course. No surprise. Eugene, Pac-12, maybe. No, all right. So we are a rematch against Colorado on the road. One of our few losses last year. Definitely want to get our get back for sure. Seeing our friends late at night. So far, we haven't really gotten any giant commits. Maybe Jamarcus Sims. Hopefully, next episode we get him. It looks like we're gonna lose him. Coming out, Chu. Oh, Collins. Maybe we can get that'd be huge. And Greg Williams, we're kind of pulling away with him, so that's huge. Storm says it kind of sucks, and that could do as well, but it is what it is at this point. So we'll take these guys off the lights. Here's the crazy. He waited to transfer out his junior. He did not play his freshman and sophomore, former four-star. And prior to that, he had a half a sack. Through 2 games, he has 8 sacks. To put that in perspective. So he's a former four-star guy who has blossomed so far. I'm kind of looking at career stats, and it's kind of crazy. But and it's just also kind of crazy that Peter Corner is the most experienced. When we look at the stats, he threw 5 touchdowns in episode 1. Total just week 0 against Notre Dame. He threw his career amount of touchdowns. But I was very impressed with him last week. I think that is the way that we're going to have to go for sure. He's definitely running the ball more since Peter's not the best in terms of his ratings. Like his accuracy is basically maxed out. She just 80 deep throws not the best, but he's good short and medium. Throw power, that's the highest it's gonna go. IQ is gonna be the highest. Healthy, he's got bar to looseness, but really it's just like speed and like maybe his IQ. Other than that, he's just you know, he's kind of basically built out. There's not as much to it. Like, hopefully the guy can become great. Just excited. Or Peter. It's a different pace of offense instead of having a super scrambling type of quarterback. Like, okay, yeah, kind of the field general doesn't do anything super spectacular, but he's just well rounded. And hopefully this running game can flourish with a better opponent in Colorado. Let's get wrap up for this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Sorry that it took a little bit longer with this episode and the computer technology malfunction. You know, not having a computer and losing files and whatnot. I figured I want to settle with what temporary one for now before I start running again. I'm excited to get this series rolling again. And until next time, you guys have a good one.